Mic check, man. Y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Y'all tuned into the world's greatest podcast. No, I don't say it because it sounds great when I say it. No, I don't just say it because I think it's an immaculate way to open up a podcast. No, I don't say it because it is lit on a shirt. I say it because it's actual facts. You're tuned into the world's greatest podcast. Talk ain't cheap. As you guys know by now, I do not introduce my guests. I think that is lackluster and corny. I think that the person cannot introduce themselves the way I will introduce them, so they might as well just introduce themselves and make them sound lit for themselves. So, I got a special guest. I'm going to let her introduce herself and the beautiful ass one that she bought for us.
Hey guys, I'm Krista, and I'm going to introduce myself throughout the podcast.
Heard you. You definitely from like the Bronx or some shit.
The Bronx?
Yeah, you giving me Bronx vibes.
Nah. That's not even valid. The Bronx, though?
Hey, where you from?
I'm Jamaican.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Bullet. Wall up, friend.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so you're Jamaican. And how'd you end up in Staten Island? But before you got to Staten Island, where are some of the places you've been?
So, I went to high school in Miami. That's pretty much where we moved after.
Dade County or like Broward County?
Broward County. Okay, you know what you're
Shout
talking
out
about.
to Kodak.
Shout out to Kodak.
Shout out to that man. Free that man.
And then ended up graduating high school in California, like the Bay Area.
Shout out to the Bay. Where, Oakland or San Fran or San Bernardino?
A little bit out of San Fran, like the suburbs.
Like where? Like not Hayward and
Monterey Bay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like near. Is that going towards like Sacramento?
No, Sacramento's like in the valley. Well, I was on the water still. So yeah, and then like after high school, moved to Staten Island, and we've been here now for 5 years.
Why do you travel so much, if you don't mind me asking?
So I'm a military brat.
What's that like?
At first, I didn't like it like at all. Now I'm grateful though. Like I'm just grateful because then if it wasn't about that, then I would just be in Miami all my life.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? Like this is better.
Miami was crazy?
Miami wasn't crazy. It was really regular. Like, and I was a kid, so really regular. Like West Indian, Spanish. It's kind of how I grew up.
And then how was it different growing up like in the Bay versus Miami? Because I love the Bay. People who know me
I hated it.
What?
I hated it. Actually, fun fact, I haven't been back to Cali since I left. I just felt like I didn't like it.
What about it didn't you like?
It was just too fucking far. Like, that shit. No, it made me feel like I was off the earth. Like, I didn't like it.
Was it because of where you're located in the Bay?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because everything is like, I like in Oakland.
I think it scarred me. I gotta go back to see what it's about now.
Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out to DB Sigma. Shout out to the Iotas out there. Shout out to my nigga Nick, man. Shout out to fucking Berkeley. Bring like Berkeley, #1 public school in the fucking Cali in the world. I know Berkeley is my people. Now I loved Oakland. I think Oakland was by far like one of the most amazing places I've ever been. I feel like it's one of those few places that actually still has a huge amount of black culture intact, despite all the things that the American government has tried to do by stripping. Like you gotta think about like the Black Panthers was started in Oakland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got so much of that black power root in Oakland. Like you see Marshawn Lynch talk his shit on the news or like on TV and stuff, and he sound like he's uneducated. But that man is a brilliant black man from a place that has taught him to be a brilliant black man that's not just an athlete. So shout out to the Bay, man.
There's definitely a lot of energy in the Bay. I just have to experience it now. Yeah.
Okay. So now you're in Staten Island.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do now? What have you been up to out here?
So, when I came to Staten Island and everything, I started working.
Okay.
I was a makeup artist.
Fire.
Freelance. And then now I'm in osteology school, so that's where pretty much I'm at with it.
That's a big word and a lot of people don't read. So what exactly is osteology school?
So I'm a skin therapist. Guys, follow me at KrysDiamond, KrysDiamond on Instagram. So basically, like, I do facials, body wraps, waxing, and that's pretty much it.
How'd you fall into that? Like, what made you want to be a skin therapist?
Just like the holistic part of it, like the oils. Like you can attest to that being African. Like you're African, and I'm pretty sure you guys use cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter to like heal your skin. That's where I got my inspiration from. Just that natural healing of the skin.
And it's crazy because we when we first walked in, we was talking a little about just like you got the whole coronavirus bullshit going on right now, and they're telling people like, oh, don't go outside or don't do this, or or like this, all these different things that happen like in the world that like I feel like if we just change our diets or change the way like the things that we put on ourselves, we'd probably be like a lot healthier type shit. Mm-hmm. So is there like things like you could work on, like that you could put on your skin that just naturally across the board just makes your skin better?
No, it's really from within. So everything starts with your diet. You can help like a lot of stuff topically, but everything starts within. Like, and that just goes for everything across the board. So you can like enhance stuff by like rubbing stuff and like getting treatments, but you gotta eat right. You gotta take care of yourself.
All right, so what are some things that people should stay away from if they're trying to have like nicer skin?
Alcohol.
Shout out to the wine, man.
Shout out to the wine.
Cote des Roses. Grenache.
Shout out to the rosé that we're drinking.
Immaculate, by the way.
Please don't do this at home.
No, okay.
But, junk food, all the obvious stuff that we do. I mean, snacks, your sodium intake, not working out.
What about like lack of sunlight? Like being in a place like Staten Island, like this winter hasn't.
You think
been
we
that
lack
bad.
Sunlight?
I mean, I was gonna say this summer hasn't been too like this winter hasn't been too bad, but most definitely I feel like in comparison to what I believe that we should be having or how nice it could be or how much of the day is nice. Like one moment you wake up is dim as hell, then from like 10 to 12 it's a little nice out. Then once it hit like 1, 2 cloudy as hell. Then once you hit 7 to 8 dark as hell. And then you get 10 o'clock it look like a wolf is about to come out and just bark in your face.
You're a comedian. I think we have enough sunlight.
Shit.
I really do.
Shit.
Yep.
You from Oakland. You of Miami. You compared to them places, what the sunlight. What? My beard be looking immaculate in them places.
Really?
Looking like a whole zaddy out here. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All
Black
right.
man loving himself. You know that.
Okay.
No masturbation. Just enjoying the vibes.
Oh. Oh.
Hashtag beautiful black man loving himself.
Hashtag
beautiful black man loving himself.
You too much.
No masturbation.
Yeah.
But okay, so you became so you studying your skin therapist, right?
Mhm.
What is an esthetician? Esthetician.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what are some things that estheticians like really do? Cause I see like they have mad tools and stuff. Like y'all got this little thing, like it's like it looks like a mini paintbrush, like a little rolling paintbrush, but it has like the green stone.
Okay, so that's a jade roller.
Yes, there you go.
It depuffs the face, enhances circulation. Really cool thing to use under your eyes if you look tired. So all my girls that's losing sleep, go get that.
Okay.
That's pretty much what that does. I mean, there's a lot of tools that we use that's like pretty like self-explanatory.
Alright, so break it down because I don't be at the esthetician spot. I know there's a lot of baddies that go though. I need to start linking.
Of course.
I heard that. I don't even. I'm not gonna say I heard. I've seen when that be going doing the sugaring.
Mm-hmm.
What's sugaring?
So sugaring is hair removal.
How? We using sugar?
Using sugar, lemon, and water.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it like natural sugar or like the sugar you could get at like at the Peace International Market?
It's raw sugar, cane sugar. That's so definitely tell your girl to get that.
Cletus has no girl, but when he finds his queen, we'll be going sugar.
Yeah, send her my way.
I got you. And
okay.
if her joint look bad, don't just let me know so I can leave with it.
Ooh. Ooh.
If she needs to be sugared,
yeah,
we will leave her there so she gets sugared. And then when she comes back tasting sweet, I'll come pick her up.
We could wax her.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's sugaring. What about the armpit bleaching thing that a lot of sisters be doing? What's that about?
I mean, you like dark underarms on a girl?
I don't really be looking unless we go outside in public. And
You
we not
look.
doing that.
Come on. You don't look. Summertime. You like, whoa, she's wildin'.
With me. I don't have links. All my links are sneaky. We don't leave the house.
Okay, so you're gonna, just because it's a sneaky link, her armpits are gonna be black?
You're right. So that, I guess that makes her.
She has
match
to be situated.
So the situation is basically like when you cut the hair and then there's a black space. Why does that black spot come? Is it just because of lack of sun?
That's friction.
Okay.
Her skin type. You know what I mean? Like a bad razor. That's why she needs to wax. She needs to come to me for sure.
So waxing is better than shaving?
Yeah, because it's stripping that layer of skin. So you're never like getting that hyperpigmentation, which is darkness, you guys. So, I mean, but she got to stop that friction. Yep, that bad deodorant, all the toxins in it.
So what are some bad deodorants? I don't even want to do that to nobody to fuck up people's shit, but let's call it what it is, because I feel like women of color especially, I don't feel like people pay enough attention to the things that you guys really need for y'all well-being. Okay. And I'm saying that also as a black man who just, as you can tell, I don't know nothing about no sugaring.
What kind of deodorant do you use?
I use the Woman's Degree.
Oh, why?
Because I just know women got better stuff.
Okay.
Like you got Secrets, the green Degree thing. It make me smell like immaculate. So I like smelling good, you know, when I pull up to the function. And then when I be in a party and I be catching that wine, some girls be thinking they can really like move with me. Yeah. So I start getting in my duffel. I start sweating too much. And I don't like that energy. That's just not what I came here for. Oh my God. Because no shorty want to link with a dude who's super sweaty.
I want to see your sneaky links.
I don't have any more.
So they discontinued?
Oh yeah, because they just.
So whenever you re-up, we got to see what they looking like.
Staten Island
I want to know who could handle this.
They want too much.
What you mean?
The sneaky link, and I know this is kind of because we getting all interpersonal and shit. Yeah. Nah, my sneaky links are cool. See, I don't even have a lot of.
Why only sneaky links though?
Because
like, what's up with that?
Because I feel like. Why do I only have sneaky links? Because no one ever proved to be more than that.
Ooh, that's a bad answer.
Says who?
Are you sure? Like you're not the problem?
I mean, and if
I'm just asking.
I could probably be the problem, but if that's the case, why deal with somebody who's the problem?
Oh,
you get me? Like I'm not like. I don't know if I'm the problem or not. I just know I hold. You don't
really care either. No.
Because I'm not the day. I know I'm not a finished. I'm not finite. I'm a work in progress. So at the end of the day, it's like
everyone is.
Yeah. So you know what you're getting yourself into. I feel like the biggest issue is that I'm very like I try to over communicate sometimes.
Okay, like what you mean? Give me an example.
So I had a sneaky link, right?
Yeah.
And she wanted to link a lot, but I didn't like the fact that in order for her to link, she had to lie about it.
Okay.
And I was just like,
so who's she lying to?
Maybe her peoples or to her friend.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought she had a man.
No. I mean, if she got a man, that's between her and God at that point. Because what does she want me to do?
Shout out to God. Okay?
Shout out to God, man. These queens don't care no more. That coronavirus can't go bring them back in church, fellas. If you gotta go to church, start going to church like these next couple weeks, bro. These queens are back in town. They cut the Sunni and CUNY schools. Everything is online. Outside. They are outside, bro. They are in the churches. They are places that they need to be sanctified, bro. Go link with a sneaky church link. I said it here first, but
church link though. Those you out of pocket.
They'll be the freakiest ones.
Okay, got you.
You gotta think about where all the sinners go find their sanctification.
I think church people are the worst.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Church people really give me the EBGBs or however the fuck you say that.
Wow.
They're just sneaky.
Who? I'm a church man.
All right. So then now I know.
My mom this place is sanctified with the blood of Jesus. That's
I'm not saying people can't be authentic, but it's a cover up most of the time.
I feel like people don't give church people a fair shake. I think that people expect just because you go to church that you're now this perfect person, like you can't fumble.
Yeah.
I don't think you're sneaky. I just think you're going through a process. It's just the fact of the matter you're willing to admit that you're not perfect, and you're willing to say that I'm trying to do my best to change my lifestyle. It's the same thing like when it comes to skincare. Like as a man, I know a lot of men probably don't come to you the way that they should. imagine if men really took time to really love themselves the way they're supposed to, and decide to go see an esthetician. I know, like when dudes get girlfriends and they get these girlfriends that start picking out their ingrown hair and stuff, they feel so much better and they look so much better. But why can't men start to just take that upon themselves to do rather than find somebody else to do it for them? You know what I'm saying?
Because they're men. I mean, we're on our way to it, though. I feel like men are definitely paying attention to themselves more. I mean, definitely for a fact. But to get back to your church thing, I feel like I believe in God. I love God 100%. I just don't agree with the cult-like thing of church. It shouldn't be cult-like.
Like you're talking about like the actual like man-made like rituals or some of the things you have to do.
Yeah,
in the
don't
church
overdo it.
that may not have been super literal in the Bible itself.
Some people drag it. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, God is great. You know what I mean?
God created sneaky links.
Yeah, back to your sneaky link.
Hashtag God created sneaky links. You go put that on a shirt. I need that for the summertime. It's going to be real freaky out here in these streets.
Okay, so you over communicate.
Yeah. And then also, I still have some kind of moral justice. I feel like girls link with me because I make them feel successful.
How?
Because all I'm about is success.
You Stevie J?
Nah, Stevie J don't make girls successful. He
make them feel like it.
Says who?
He make them feel like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, look at you bugging out. But nah, I feel like I make women feel successful. I feel like when girls link up with me, they just prosper. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know if it's an energy thing. I don't know if it's just the way I make them feel in these moments. But I feel like the thing I bring to a lot of people, women's tables, is and that's not even just women's people. I just make people better. I want people to be better for themselves. So what? My one particular link, I just didn't like the fact that I felt like us linking was getting to become a rift with her in-home situation. It's like, yo, you shouldn't have to. If you're gonna lie, at least make it a realistic lie. Don't make it one of them lies that's like, yo, I'm going to the supermarket and it's midnight, sis.
Yeah.
What's the work over at midnight?
Yeah, what's up with that?
You feel me? So that's what it was. It kind of sucked because now I don't got no sneaky link. Yeah,
free her.
I mean, I freed myself, but then it kind of sucks because now I don't have no sneaky link, and it was convenient.
You really like that one? Because you talking about her.
Nah, this is what it is. People be thinking like I be doing stuff just to do it. Like I'm not a savage.
Yeah, she's definitely a topic in your life, though.
She's not a topic. I would say she is. There's potential. You know what I mean? I don't be linking with shorties just
potential
because
is dangerous.
Of course.
Cause like literally, you could get lost in so much potential of something.
If you judge people off of their potential, I don't judge her off her potential.
Yeah,
I see her for her results. Like she do one for herself in the next couple of years or so, she's gonna be lit. But I always catch women before they become lit. Okay. Because I see it first.
Okay.
So it's not like, and I know this kind of sounds arrogant, but it's really not. It's really what it is. I feel like with her, she's not a bad person, but she does have a lot of trauma, and I've been peeped that. And two, she wants to love. She don't want to just link. Okay. So what tends to happen is the link.
You couldn't give that?
I don't know.
All right. So then it's a dub.
It was supposed to be a sneaky link.
It's not a match. It's not a.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's not a match.
How do women pick their shades? Because some ladies be having like light face and their neck be dark as hell.
Like you mean like makeup?
Yeah.
How do
people find their perfect match?
People do what they want to do and they create their own reality. I'll leave that there. People don't really care. I mean, people want to be another shade. They be just wilding. That's why you should consult a professional. I'm sorry.
What makes somebody professional?
I mean, when they're an expert at what they do, right?
What makes somebody an expert?
By studying this, by living this, by doing this.
By doing it, yeah.
Yep. Eat, sleep, shit.
I feel it. So, what are some things that women could do also to like make their skin look better and like take care of themselves? Because you know one thing, I know why. The reason I ask is because I see a lot of women now, especially like within like the West Indian culture, the African culture, they be bleaching. I don't like that.
I bleached before.
Like bleach.
I'm Jamaican.
Your whole skin.
not my whole skin. I'm light skinned, but I bleached before because they told me it would get rid of my acne. That's like a myth. Like, okay. And I'm pretty sure this is popular in the African community too. Like, if you burn off that first layer, and the first layer of the skin is called the epidermis.
Shout out to anatomy class, epidermis.
Yep.
Strenuous. And
all of that.
Yes.
Okay, you know something.
Come on, come on, why didn't you play it out here?
You know something.
Come on, I'm supposed to be a physical therapist. I'm supposed to be a physical therapist.
All right. Okay.
The strenuous layer, the epidermis, the something strenuous. It's like a couple of them things. Yeah.
Okay.
Outside.
Yeah, so it strips that, and basically this is where the acne lives. So it's supposed to just like make your acne non-existent. I fed into it. Horrible, because what it does is like your skin treats the bleaching like a scab, so when you're done scabbing, you're just going to be darker and like just messed up. Yeah, uneven, everything you could think of that you don't want. You can't be in the sun, you'll die from that pretty much.
Shit.
I mean, yeah.
So,
but it's an epidemic in our culture.
Course.
I mean, I grew up seeing bleaching and it was like the norm. And what's crazy is if you could do it and look lit, you was just so lit. But I mean,
it's very rare that people can actually do that.
Exactly.
Why do you think that we've become in a space that like? Well, let me take a step back. Right. What are some of the pressures that women have to go through in terms of beauty standards? Because why I ask is like, for me, like,
where you want me to start? That's a long list.
Yo, I'm gonna let you talk your shit because I'm just curious, because I feel like for me, all I gotta do is brush my teeth, make sure my beard is immaculate, my hairline, if I have one, look good. If I don't, go bald sexy. Make sure I'm at least semi-fit. Some girls do love the dad bobs. Hashtag they like big belly strokes. I said it here first on the pod. Hashtag big belly strokes. You feel me, for real? So for me, I don't have
you
the
off
same,
the scale.
I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying good company, but I don't think I have the same like stressors that a woman has to go through.
Definitely not.
So what are some of the things that women have to go through to feel beautiful or look beautiful, and why do you feel that is the thing that women have accepted as their norms?
Come on, Cletus, look at Instagram. Just look at it. I just want you to look at it. Go to your explore page.
I be curving. I be really like shitting on women. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, that picture's trash. Her shoes is trash.
Yeah.
Next. Oh, she's cute. That's a nice fit. But damn, her shoes don't match. Next.
It's like you're wow. Who dates you?
Nobody. My mom loves me. That's all that matters.
No, you're just a harsh critic. But I mean, your skin gotta be clear, ass gotta be fat, stomach gotta be on flat, titties sitting. I mean, it's like that's the standard right now.
Who sets it?
Who sets it? I feel like social media, just like our hip hop, just like everywhere we're at right now. It's like you have to be perfect, you have to look this way, or you're just not saying nothing. So that's where all the beauty trends are geared right now. Like, you just have to live up to that standard, or you got to get as close as you can. I don't live by that though.
I don't think you should, because I feel like I don't fit the mold of what. I'm not 6 foot.
It's different for guys. Because
you know what it is? I'll say, and I agree with you.
Yo, it's so different for guys.
How different?
Bitches will fuck with anything as long as it's lit. I said it here first. I'm not speaking for myself though, because I'm different. But you guys knew that.
Damn. Hashtag she love me for my lit. Oh! I needs my coins back, sis. But that's probably why women hate me, because I really be shitting on people. Not intentionally.
Like, what you mean?
Because like I have a standard. My mom, like, I don't think people understand. Like, if my mom was out here in these streets, do you think that this store would stand?
Yeah.
Or, like, my mom, she's the only black woman owner of a deli on Staten Island. She's like one in the entire New York City.
That's lit.
And she owns this building too.
Shout out to your mom.
But if she was in these streets trying to be everybody in everyone's face, trying to seem like that's the standard of what beauty is, she would not be able to have this business. And I feel like, for me, I was raised a certain type of way, because I ain't supposed to be like. I ain't supposed to be really just dealing with any woman just for the sake of dealing with them. So when I see women, sometimes I feel like I don't think that women really realize some of the things that they're showing when they really post the pictures that they pick or the captions that they post or the way they present themselves. And I think people forget. I studied this shit. I'm like a real scholar when it comes to social media, branding, marketing. I've been doing this shit my whole life. I see people pass what they post.
A little bit of psychology too, or no?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, psychology is like the least, like social psychology. Definitely, I would body that. But
yeah,
it's really for me. I haven't even tapped into that. I think it's just really looking at things for what they really are and reading between the lines. Like I know what your emoji really meant versus why you posted it. Okay. I know why you said the thing you said and where you got it from, the energy you're trying to channel when you post that shit. I know what kind of look you was going for, and I know why you be doing them little videos in your story, and I know you probably ain't posted. You probably took that video when you went out like 2 weeks ago, but decided to post it today because you started feeling ugly in the crib.
Ooh.
But for me,
that's deep.
It's unimpressive, but to other niggas, that's like she's lit. They feed into that. And I'm not saying like these.
That's because they're just as lit as her. Don't let that go over your head.
That's facts. You talking that shit today, huh?
Yep, always.
Talking cheap, man. I try to tell people, man.
It's really not.
There's gems in every conversation.
Yep.
So where you at now in terms of your career, your business, and stuff like that?
I'm just starting.
Oh shit! You just began. I
just began.
You're a student to this shit.
Yep. But I'm ahead of my class.
You ahead of your class?
Yep.
Heard you.
But at the end of the day, I'm just starting. I'm a creative. I'm a visionary. We're going to see where the journey takes me.
What's your goals? What do you aspire for this journey to take you?
I don't know. I feel like Krista is so many things. I'm just starting right where I am. And I can't give my plan away. What's up with you?
I mean, shit. I'm not saying give your plan away. I just say where you think you want to go. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about your plan. Nigga, you could watch. Shout out to all the football and basketball people. I think y'all gonna catch this reference. You could watch the film. You could watch the tape. But can you stop it?
No. I feel like if you ever wanted to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
That's a fact.
And I really live by that. Although, like, for me, it's just like I have one life. I don't know about another one. And I'm just spreading my wings as far as they can go within my realm. Like, so that would be beauty. You know what I mean? And I do like to talk my shit a lot.
What is your standard of beauty?
My standard of beauty? I don't know. I'm extra, but I'm humble at the same time.
You know who you talking to?
So, are you like that too? I mean...
Do you know who you talking to?
Not really.
Alright, then that's fine.
Let me know.
You said it all you need to say. You extra, but you humble.
Extra, but I'm humble. So that's really my vibe. And I'm just like expressing that through my journey.
I love it. Hashtag extra, but I'm humble. Watch the shirts this summer. Active. We outside. Since you just, you know.
Ooh, that's hot. Extra, but I'm humble.
It's okay. You're going to forget before you leave.
No, I'm not.
Alright, say less. No, but that's dope. Alright, so boom. What is the worst case that you've seen somebody in terms of like a patient, and how much do you be charging people to do stuff like for your services? Because let's say I want to pull up and I want to get sugarants, you know what I mean? I want to taste sweet for my queen.
You gotta remember, I'm a student.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, I'm at a Veda in Soho. Right now we're locked down because of coronavirus. I mean, that's crazy. But if you guys ever wanted to come by, you could hit me, and then you come to my school, and then I work on you there.
Do you think that people could become really like dope like estheticians online? Because now we're seeing with this corona bullshit, everybody going to this online model of education. Do you believe that you need to even be in these schools, in these spaces?
I like to touch. I like live results. I like to and I love talking to people too. So all of that goes into play. I'm not really a fan of like the online, doing everything online. Matter of fact, when I call somewhere for customer service, I don't like that robot shit. I need a person. So I'm that person that like over presses the 0 button.
Shout out to you, Queen, for knowing the shortcut. Press 0 to go to the direct line.
Yo,
contact.
Cletus.
You know the fucking vibes,
Yo.
man. Yo, what? I don't even be telling people that. You talking about you don't give me to play. I don't tell nobody shit. I press 0 16 times.
Everybody knows that. And I'm so tight when I get a robot.
Hello, this is Bank of America.
I hate that.
Nigga, give me my money.
I like human interaction. It's a big part of it.
So I don't mean it. I don't even want to cut you up, but like, boom. I don't even want to talk too much, but I'm gonna ask you this question.
Okay.
Because right now, what we're seeing is social media dictating the real world.
Okay.
Do you believe that social media and the experiences of social media could overcome or take over or become more influential than the actual real world experience?
Yeah.
Why?
We got some people that only live in social media. Reason being is because it's more fun there. You could like create whoever you want to be. I mean, think about it. If you're not having anything that's going on in your life to be excited about, you can escape there. So, I mean, yeah, I think that'll be very easy. Everybody's depressed.
That's real shit.
So,
that's real.
I mean, come on, like, it's rare when you see somebody on and offline that's the same person. That's like a trophy, honestly. People live online.
Hashtag match my lit off of Twitter.
Exactly.
I didn't even know that was... And you know what's crazy? Maybe that's my own delusion. Maybe that's my own narcissism.
Like,
maybe.
what do you think about it?
I mean... I don't think that social media can ever take over the world. So I don't believe the online space.
It's a wave, though.
Of course, but waves die. Waves don't last. Waves are like clout. Clout isn't a forever thing. It's very fickle. It's like that homegirl that fuck with you because you lit right now. But let's say God forbid something happened to you, she don't pull up to the hospital. It's fickle. You're not gonna look at that friendship like, yo, that was my homegirl. When? Because when shit went south, it didn't matter. So for me,
not everyone is as smart as you.
I mean, of course, I'm not, and I don't, and even thank you. That's a compliment that I'm learning to appreciate because I don't even think I'm that smart. I just think that I'm just, I'm going through my process like I think I should. But in terms of like the online world, I don't think the online world can be real. Granted, I think people can make it reality, but at the end of the day, if I pull up on you, you gotta still come see me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, yes, you can make a millionaire online and you could be lit in these pictures, but at the end of the day, when this is all said and done and I come and be sitting in front of your face.
Yeah, most of the time these people even lack personality.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to go. I think that's a really long subject.
A lot of people will do a lot for likes, and that's why when I look at these beauty standards and I look at, just what people do for likes, like, bro, shout out to a lot of my brothers. They said for Valentine's Day these girls are selling their soul for likes and crab legs, and that's a fact. They look stupid.
Crab legs is dangerous,
man. What? And that shit not even good for your skin.
Ooh, it's not
seafood, shrimp, crab legs, a lot of them stuff are bottom feeders. They're not really good for your skin. It's like us eating cockroaches and shit. Shrimp and cockroaches the same shit. Just
you're going too far.
Said whom?
Said me.
Did you know potatoes are a man-made vegetable?
Oh my God, you're like crashing in on my world. Why are you doing this?
Because people need to be real with themselves, and I feel like these beauty.
Nah, I knew that, but we can't like eliminate it all in one day. Who
said to do so?
Yeah.
No one said that.
Shout out to crab legs.
Shout out to crab legs. Shout out to Louisiana crab boil. Shout out to crawfish season.
Wait, so you don't eat crab legs?
Do you know where I just said? Shout out to Louise. Shout out to the boot, man. Shout out to Grambling, Grand Fam. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man. I don't talk too much because the streets know. But if you ever in Louisiana, we outside.
Okay.
Shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to Nola, baby. Say, baby, was down with it, brother. War with it. Shout out to bro. We outside.
Okay.
I'm playing, but that's not important right now. What I'm saying is, I feel like this standard that's been set on us to be beautiful, to be this, to be that. Why? Because at the end of the day, you still got you have to deal with yourself in the mirror. Unless your mirror changes images to pretend to deceive you, you still gotta deal with the shit that happens to you every day.
Yeah.
And like at first, like I ain't gonna lie, I've been in spaces, I've been really dark spaces, but I've learned to low key disconnect. Cause if I didn't disconnect, I'd fly off the handle. There's a lot of people who seem like they're doing a lot that's not doing shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's a lot of girls who look great on Instagram, but their health is trash. Yo, there's girls in the Bronx that got 1 million followers, still living on a mattress in their abuelita's apartment building.
They sleeping on toast.
Bro, what?
A slice of toast.
And that's what makes her. There's girls out here shooting their ass up with like chemicals that could kill them just so they could look lit.
Yeah.
Not be lit. They probably still working at like some regular ass job Monday through Friday, but so they could look lit.
I mean, that's their vibe, though.
Says who?
That's their vibe.
For what, though?
You can't change the world. It's only gonna get worse. You can only change yourself.
Man, listen, I don't know how these men is having daughters out here in these streets.
Damn, you probably gonna have some daughters.
I'm gonna have mad daughters.
Okay, then.
But my daughter's gonna be lit. They not even gonna know what the fuck going on with these motherfuckers out here. Like, I'm gonna make it, bro. Even me now. How many times you been here? Have you seen me really, really being on my phone?
Wow, not one time. Not one time.
And I'm in tuned.
Okay.
Because I feel like the standard of... You know what's beauty to me? Beauty is the things that you don't manipulate. Beauty to me is raw. Beauty to me is everywhere, but you just have to be willing to look at it for what it really is. I don't see beauty as what someone tells me beautiful is. I tell you, yo, this bottle's nice as hell, but not because the bottle was just nice and the emblem and stuff. Like, it's simple. It don't look like they did a lot to it.
They did, though. This is what caught me.
Oh, the rose at the bottom is fucking fire. But
fucking fire.
But also, like you said, it's the little things.
It's the little things. I'm a detail person because I'm half Virgo.
Shout out to the Leos of the bunch.
I'm half and half.
You're a Leo.
Okay.
You're a Leo. It's like me saying I'm an Aries, but because I fall like towards the...
What date are you, though?
The 16th. So I'm a Leo.
You're not cups. Like...
When is the last day of Aries season?
I don't know.
The 18th.
But like once
20th.
you're playing with the 19th to 23rd.
I'm a cusp in a lot of things too. We haven't even gotten in deep, like when you talk like Myers-Briggs and personality exams. We're not getting in deep when we're talking about like the Enneagraph and all.
You seem like you have a lot of personalities, though.
You gotta love yourself, but to love yourself, you gotta understand yourself.
How you gonna know who to love? There's so many of you.
You gotta understand yourself.
Okay.
There's only one Cletus,
okay.
but there's.
What's the name of the other people?
Cletus.
Okay.
Butter, the Prince, Baby Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
We lit still.
I ain't bugging. Shit, my bad. And I'm not even in my duffel yet.
You good.
But another question I do have when it comes to these esthetician spaces. Have you ever seen a woman feel like she's not beautiful?
Yes, and that's when my therapy side clicks in. And that's when you really gotta let her know, like, you're beautiful. And a lot of these times that I take clients, though, it is like a therapy session because it stems from, like, their head, too. A lot of times there's nothing wrong with their skin that's horrible, but they, like, have mental problems or they have, like, boyfriends that tell them they're not beautiful.
Ooh, I like that. Let's talk about that. Women, relationships. How impactful are relationships in terms of, and this is in your opinion, this is not speaking for the general masses, but how important is how someone looks at themselves based on who they deal with? Like, how impactful is it?
It's so important because it's their standard of beauty versus like yours. So you could get with somebody and then you could like know yourself. Then in order to keep that person around, your beauty standards are now their beauty standards, if that makes sense. So they try to like inflict upon you their insecurities. So everything you thought that was beautiful about yourself, they start saying, nah, that's not lit. And you like, okay, this is my partner. I gotta respect what he's saying. And it completely like brings you down to negative 100. So, I mean, it causes mental issues. Guys should really stop doing that though.
Well, you want me to be real?
Yeah.
Because I said my name. A lot of men ain't men. I've been saying this shit for years now.
Bitches. Straight bitches. Nah.
It's not even just they bitches. I mean, you gotta look at who raised them. But besides that, a lot of men just not men. Like, to be quite frank, like, a lot of men are they're basically boys that have been taught to be raised off of the things that other boys told them was cool. A lot of men are playing catch up with themselves.
Yeah, but how you hating on a female and you're suppressing her just so she can stay with you? Him.
And at the end of the day, what you mean so? You ever had nut off like a great nut? You got there's men that cannot go to sleep without a woman being there.
Yeah, but why disrespect her?
Because that's a form of control.
Oh.
You gotta think about the shit that we go through in America as people. We are people that have been dealing with trauma for ages, and we allow it. Not just allow it, but it's like, yo, why are you still? Because you don't know anything.
But
better.
you know, like I will say, like girls take the abuse in return for love, quote unquote love. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's where you comfortable in life. To each his own.
Nah, I feel that completely.
Yeah. Some girls will do anything to feel loved. It is what it is.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that completely. And I think men will do that too. A lot of men will do anything to make it feel like they are loved and appreciated and needed. And that even comes to the point of breaking the woman that they love to be able to control them the way that they feel that would always be a love that they can never not have again.
Okay.
Like every dude wants the freaky lit, God fearing woman who could cook, that's a freak in the bed.
But are they ready for that?
It's not whether or not they're ready for it. It's whether or not can they have it how long can they have it before they feel like they are.
You could have anything in life. It's just as far as maintaining it.
But that's what I mean. And in order to maintain it, people will do a lot of things.
Usually, if you're not built for it, you can't maintain it. You can definitely get it though.
But you'll try.
That's why a lot of people get lit and then they fall off.
But they'll try to control it.
Yeah, but then that's a facade. And if they run into a real one, that's not going to work.
But who's to say that's what they even want?
Alright, let me tell you something. A lot of people have this image of I want this person with this and this and this, right? But they're in a fucked up situation. The minute God shines a light on them and they're like, okay, I'm going to send you the person you've been looking for, you can't receive it. Reason be it, you're used to fucked up situations, period. So now this person that's showing you everything you ever wanted, whatever your standard may be, is fucking with you. You actually think this person is weird and you wish they would go away. Because you don't even love yourself enough to accept that.
I agree.
Exactly. So it could be scary because abuse sometimes is more comfortable than the growth.
Facts.
Yeah, it's
that's
comfy.
Facts.
I mean, we could look at the whole culture and say that the level up is uncomfortable.
I feel it. I agree. Without a doubt, I agree completely. But I think that goes back to like I said, and I think it even goes back to beauty. In terms of beauty, it's like, yo, who sets the standard?
You got to be strong to be happy. It's not easy.
Chill out, bro. That's hard. # you gotta be strong to be happy, bro.
Yep.
And that's real, because a lot of people are really miserable, and I see it every day working in my community.
Being miserable is easy.
And misery loves company too. That's why everybody, you notice that the niggas who are lit always got mad people around them.
Exactly. It's easier to just be negative. It's easier to burn a building down than to build it up. I mean, should I keep going?
Nah, it's real G shit. So
yeah.
I'm trying to see. I want to learn more about this esthetician stuff, because I know a lot of these young queens out here, especially in my community, they do it they're really in tune with it. And I wonder what is the mentality? What kind of mentality do you have to be a good esthetician? Because you're probably seeing mad shit like it probably shorties coming through and they got crabs and stuff and different health issues, and they're not telling you off of the strength of them just trying to look lit in public.
The crabs? Whoa.
You dealing with hair.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, that just scared me. You do sign a waiver form before you work on any patient, but I mean, you are what you attract. I never really attract that type of girl or that type of client, so to speak.
Do your prices reflect that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. At least they're going to. So, I mean, most of the time, if someone's dirty like that, which that's dirty, please get checked, they're not going to come your way and they're not going to go into a spa setting. Because that's embarrassing. I mean, people still have, like, humility about them.
You will be surprised. Best podcast with $40 on Groupon. Them girls outside, they outside.
Whoa, I'm not a Groupon esthetician.
Shout out to the Groupon estheticians out there. $29.99 for 3 of us. We inside. Hour
Exactly.
each. $13 an hour. Company forced you to do it inside, though. We don't
Yeah, that way. Not this way. Please.
Nah, but nah, I'm not even saying like it's just I feel like
I mean my queens just need to love themselves for just a little bit more.
please.
Just 2% more.
Like, no, 90. Cause there's niggas like me that's not 6'4" that's gonna love you like he's 6'4".
I just told you you could get whatever bitch you want.
That's
or
cap.
a queen.
That's cap. They want me to spend money. I don't do that for these queens.
Oh, you think you gotta spend money?
Mm.
You could have her in a headlock just with the mental.
That's cap. They don't even want to get that deep.
Okay. That's because you're not talking right.
I mean, I say exactly what it is. I don't know what else is left to say.
Sometimes that's what gets them. I mean, we're talking about different strokes for different folks.
That's true.
I mean, you trying to be comforted mentally or you want a nigga to trick off? Sometimes there's both. Sometimes girls got niggas for different shit.
Shit. Shout out to the fool niggas out there that eat the pussy and dip. Hashtag it could never be me. Hashtag Cletus. You need him to do what? Hashtag his phone
I
is
want to
on
meet.
DND.
I want to meet the nigga that's just
There's a lot of
sneaky
kings like
link, eating the box and dipping.
Yeah, a lot of men like that.
Yo,
These streets are ugly. Y'all think I be saying this shit for my health? But I say the
she's a
streets is
savage.
dumb. I mean, it's okay.
How you do that?
They it's the mental.
Somebody inbox me the instructions. Real shit.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm about to eat on the pussy and dip. Ooh.
I don't even want serial killer vibes like that. Like if he could constantly do that, that's weird. He a serial killer.
Shout out to all the real bad men out there, man.
Oh, that's what we doing?
Bullet. Utter, yes.
Shut up.
Nah, I'm just saying what it is. It's just like, I just feel like when it comes to beauty, I need our black women to stop setting a stand, like stop thinking a standard in this European, Eurocentric standard of beauty. Because and then the issue with that is even I think when people don't understand like real black beauty and black queens really start from intelligence. It's discipline, intelligence.
We got a lot of broken queens.
Man, we got a broken people we gotta fix. But it's just like our women don't understand. Like I always tell people, like hip hop music. If you listen to hip hop music, it just basically is a broken woman's tale of what she's been through a man's perspective. Why? Because the mother is the one that raised the son, and outside of the son is the streets. So the streets and your mother is basically telling you what it is, bro. Who's gonna be the man that's gonna tell you that that's not what it is?
Yeah.
You can't teach a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man, but a woman could teach a man how to love a woman or make a woman feel loved. That's it. Like I'll be real with you, my mom can't tell me anything to make me be more of a man. I'm gonna look at her like, Ma, you don't understand what it means to be a man for real.
What does it mean though? Because I feel like we don't really take care of our kings in that sense.
Nothing you could do.
But then, like, they're not really verbal about it either.
Nothing you can do, except be yourself. A man is gonna be who he's going to be, bro. And
I don't mean like for a man. I mean so like, I feel like I hear men say like, you know, like, I'm not being viewed in the way where, you know, my problems are exposed or whatever. But then I don't see them being transparent about it because that makes them weak, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. So then it's just like, I mean, we can't really be sensitive to something that's not like being.
The one thing I was taught at a young age is that you can't teach a man how to be a man. Absolutely
not. But you could like voice like how you feel. I feel like girls are a lot louder.
I mean, a dude will appreciate having an ear to listen, a chest to sleep on, and a booty to rub. That's lit.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when I have to go through these struggles, yeah, you could be my realest soldier, but then there's internal things I still have to deal with that you'll never completely understand. So when it comes down to why men are the way it is, they gotta just deal with their own internal shit, and women gotta be understanding that, yo, you won't understand what the fuck I'm going through, and you will never understand why I do what I could do. Love me through the process, or leave me be and let me figure it out.
Okay.
Same thing with women. That's why, like, I see women, I know these women is crazy. I be looking at women, I'm like, damn, she'll come up to the store and shoot my shit up if I even think about talking to her crazy. Damn, she got 2 daughters. Shit, I know she gonna love the fuck out of me. But damn, let me say that this ain't what I'm trying to do. Her daughter's gonna grow up and be like, hey, you remember when you used to date my mom? And you remember that day that you said you ain't gonna talk to her no more? She used to cry every night for the last 5 years.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. It's a little different for me. I grew up just like seeing my mom just have one guy and dating one guy and marrying one guy. So like the dating after kids scene to me is kind of crazy. I don't really understand it. I can't lie. I just would never like invite my kids into like a second man other than their dad.
But then a lot of niggas be really just getting girls pregnant, so like they can't fuck with anybody else. Let's call, like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the lit joints is gone off the market.
You can't let a whack nigga take you off the market.
Man, these queens don't give a fuck. They don't know what lit looks like. These
okay,
girls don't know what
but
lit
here's
looks
the
like.
thing, right? Here's the thing, right? You can't look at like emotion and logic. They're two different things. So if I'm looking at my life logically, we're in our 20s. It's easy to get taken off the market by a whack guy. You know what I'm saying? Just like on accident, really. You can't do that though. You got to think about your future.
Shout out to taking the condom off while you're in. That is #rape.
Damn.
If you pop the cap on purpose,
niggas is doing that?
Niggas be lying on their dick, and I still don't get why.
Whoa.
Niggas be lying on their penis for what reason? I don't know.
I know niggas be raw in anything.
Bro, a lot of niggas do that.
Yeah.
Because condoms is whack low key, but that's not the reason why you wear.
Yeah, but if you a hoe, you gotta fall in line. Why you like? Come on.
But
if you not, then alright.
But these niggas don't care.
They don't care. Yeah, that's why I care.
I mean, you should.
Yep.
It's your life. A lot of niggas don't care. A lot of women don't care, and that's why I don't be out in these streets. I wish I could. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being so transparent. I wish I could be a whore. I wish I could have 60 bodies under my belt.
I really can't do it either.
I don't think it's not that I can't do it. I don't think that opportunity will allow it, and I don't think my destiny will allow it either. I think that the impact and the repercussions.
Honestly,
of it
God gave me
deep.
one body. I just think I'm too good for that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna do it, I want my 60 to be lit. I want the best 60. I want Michelle Obama, Oprah. I want my 60 to be like the 60 that when you call on them and you need them,
Yeah,
it's going to shift the fucking world. I don't want a 60 that I'm like, damn, I gotta deal with her.
you so African for kissing your teeth just now.
Hell, Jesus Christ! I don't want that.
That's classic.
My 60 gotta be like elite. Because I know that, God forbid, like my mom always says this one thing to me. She's like, do you think Obama would have been president if he was outside wilding? Or do you think Obama would be president if Michelle had 80 bodies? Do you think...
That's a fact.
Especially, not because we're dealing in a white world.
And I low-key think Michelle made Obama.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
You only as strong as your queen, bro.
Exactly.
These dudes, and
can you say that again?
You only are as strong as your queen.
I like that.
That's why I don't have one. Because I don't have to lie on. I got a lot. I got like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the realest niggas in my circle are all women right now. All of them. I got my brothers, but the realest the niggas in my circle right now, women. The people I really confide with. That's what makes this whole period I'm in the weirdest. Because there's not like a woman I could FaceTime and just talk to for an hour anymore nowadays.
Why?
Because these streets is ugly.
Damn, Cletus.
And then you got to think about who you going to call.
A real one.
She outside being a whore.
Damn.
Or she's outside with her nigga.
I'm hearing King say this too much now.
Yo, bro, these girls don't want to be... They rather be lit and look lit and be looked at as lit than to
but you
just go
could
through
be
their
lit.
process.
You could be lit and not be for everybody.
But they don't know that because everybody is shooting. It's kind of like yo. Let's say we at a party and you don't know where they shooting from, but next thing you know, somebody bring a big bazooka and start shooting, and it's just you all of a sudden in the party and this nigga with the gun. It's kind of hard for him to miss when everybody's shooting.
Come on, but you could be lit still.
But these girls don't understand what being lit is. A lot of women that are lit now were not lit then.
There's some woke queens.
Man, the woke queens want you to spend money.
Okay, let's talk about it.
They are becoming the trauma that once hurt them.
Okay, let's talk about it. What's your views on spending money on women?
I have no issue spending money on a woman if she could do the same for herself, and I have no issue spending money on a woman if she's willing to at least show that she can spend for herself. A lot of these women really broke, and I'm not saying that like I'm a rich man, but I'm saying it in the sense like, yo, shorty,
just they don't do for themselves.
And let's say like they're not broke, but I could get pussy for spending $8 versus her just being on some like, you know what, I'm gonna just pay for it myself. And then after that we link, and I'm gonna just take care of everything because I have more respect for you. Girls will link with you just because you look like you got it, not because you actually have it. All a nigga gotta do is take it to Buffalo Wild Wings, buy you some fucking wings, you giving it up pussy today.
Oh,
no questions asked. And then
that's whack.
And then all it takes is a shorty to be like, yo, her friend to be like, yo, he's lit. But I look at the friend telling you he's lit. Of course she gonna say that, cause she not lit. So I sit here and I look like a bozo in front of clowns. When in reality, you don't even know it. I'm not a bozo. I just left my crown at the crib.
I just left my crown at the crib. I never leave my crown. I gotta keep it on me. I leave my crown
at the crib because I be outside.
I gotta keep it on me.
But I be outside though.
It don't matter where I'm at.
They know it.
I never take my crown off.
My OG, shout out to my OG, Mr. Fred. He said that you should be able to walk with kings, but never lose the common touch.
Hold on, don't get it fucked up. I mean, I'm out. Like, I could speak with anybody. But
don't lose the common touch, though?
Don't leave because it's just different with me.
Sometimes you can't dangle cheese in front of rats. I've been taught that from a long time. It ain't about giving up no
Yeah, but you know what? I'm never around the rats long enough.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that. And the thing with me is...
And if I am, I mean, I hope they got their... I hope they got their notepad out.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes in order to be the king rat, you don't... It's like this. Imagine like, let's say we all lions and shit. What makes the lion, the king lion, or the man who runs the herd that? It might not be that nigga wearing a stake around his neck. It might him just being outside.
I said earlier that I'm humble, but I'm extra.
You know the fucking vibes.
I'm just not leaving my crown. You can have a crown too.
Of course.
Just not leaving mine.
I'll put it like this. My crown, and I think this will be a good place to end. You know what the crown of really like self-love, money, power, there's resources and access to knowledge.
Okay.
You know why we going through this coronavirus shit? It's because we just don't know what the fuck is going to happen. We don't know. We don't know enough. The information that's given to us, we don't know who's giving it to us. We don't know what's fact.
We're in the nosebleeds when it comes to the information. But I mean, we do have an idea.
But what's an idea if you don't know the facts?
Exactly. But we know it's cap.
But we don't know that. We think it's cap because we only know what we've been taught to know. But when you start to realize the skill sets and the plots and the ploys of those who are trying to enslave us, or those who are telling that this is beauty, then shit, like I said, gets less impressive. When I said I study social media and I study what people do, you think it's really hard for me to be impressed by a shorty I know is probably 5'2", look like a bad bitch on social media with an ass that's kind of fat, but in reality she's probably whack as hell because she came to Staten Island. She's just another 7.
Ooh, a 7?
Yo, Staten Island got one of the like people don't really.
Staten Island got 7s.
Staten Island got heat. But what brings the Staten Island girls to 7s that we've all, and I'm telling you this from somebody who's like left Staten Island. I've lived in Louisiana. I've lived in Buffalo. I've been to the Yams multiple times. I've been in ATL all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I've been to Africa. I've been to Germany. I've been places. I'm situated in the West Coast.
Then you should know that it's never physical.
Of course.
Yeah. So
but
then,
but physicality plays a role. I'm not gonna be knocking down some joint that I know my shit ain't gonna really jump for.
wait. So you never like? Hold on. So you never hit a joint that you're not trying to be outside with?
I mean, of course, I'm the king of sneaky links, but my sneaky links are not trash.
Okay. Yeah, I was just about to.
Sneaky links are not trash. It's just I have a standard.
Okay. Are you shallow?
Am I shallow? That's a good ass question.
Yeah, like, are you shallow? Like, what does she have to have? You just talked about beauty. What does she have to have?
Ambition.
That's it?
Of course not. But I don't think I'm shallow. I just think that I know how to compartmentalize things. I think that a wife is a wife, and the things that a wife wants to do.
So what's your type?
I like good things. That's it. It's not simple. I like good things.
So you got no type?
Could you fit into my lifestyle and add value to it?
It seems... Okay.
Could you fit into my lifestyle and add value? Could you navigate this bitch? Could you really find yourself in this space and be like, yo, what? I know what my lifestyle like. That's why I don't invite people into it. But at the same time, I also know I have a standard. I'm like I said, I love sneaky links. I don't like people in my business. I like being able to know that shorty not outside. I like the fact that my shorty is antisocial and feels like sometimes kind of
heavy on the antisocial.
Heavy on the antisocial. Not and I'm not saying like insecure. Antisocial, just uncomfortable being around people for the sake of being around them. I'm okay with that. I'm the same type of way. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm also very educated on what I want for myself and what I deserve. Well, listen, and I'm also situationally aware. Like a lot of women, they young. Like I'm not gonna cap. Like a lot of girls I've dealt with that really love me or love the idea of me. That's either my age, super older, or like I'm 21 and you're 22, or I'm 21 but you're 24, or yo, yeah, I'm 16 and you're about to be 18. Like. It's a lot of those because they love the idea of me, but they don't understand what really comes with that. Mm-hmm. So where I'm at right now, I don't think I'm super like shallow. I just think that I'm loving myself, and I'm enjoying loving myself, and I want somebody who loves themselves or could teach me how to love myself more than I've ever seen. Cause there's shorties out here that really be wildin', and I'm just like, I could tell you really miserable, sis.
Cletus, you gotta focus on the queens, not on the peasants.
These queens don't be outside.
They do be outside. Cap. They do be outside.
They do not.
They outside. Look, 2020. 2020 is a rough year.
These queens got 4 kids.
Okay, so then if your standard is a girl with no kids, then come on. If she got kids, then it's a dub.
She working on her bachelor's. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm be real with you. I think really what it is like I've learned to accept that people are going through their process. No one is a finished product.
Or do you just like the broken ones?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have the heart for it.
Okay.
Because what tends to happen is I become not abusive. Like I ain't gonna ever put my hands on somebody, but I feel like I become one of those things that's like
irritated.
It's tasking.
Okay.
Because like it's not so much you're not enough. It's just like you're not advancing as fast as you know you should. When in reality, you don't have to deal with me.
Okay.
But at the same time, you'd be stupid not to. So I feel like I even going through this now. Like I catch a lot of heat. Like bro, girls that like me, I catch them right before they're lit. So what happens is they get about to be super lit. And then our ceiling starts to hit when they have to make a decision between being super lit and being outside and being that person that everyone think they could be, or just on some like, yeah, I'm just me. I'm just gonna build this nigga. So I catch them right before they become super lit, and then it's kind of like on their resume, like Cletus is it. I swear, and I've realized it because I'm like.
So why you not holding nobody down? Like since you catching them before they lit.
Because we all going through our own mess.
I feel like it's you.
I don't think it's me.
It's you.
It's not me.
You just want to be able to say like, yeah, I caught her before she's super lit.
That's not impressive.
I don't know.
That's not impressive. That don't mean shit.
So why you never seen any of these girls through?
Because I don't think we've ever been in the same places long enough to see it through.
See, that's you moving around.
That's not my issue.
Okay. Like a true Aries.
Don't do that.
Yep, I
You
did
don't
it.
even know who you are. You say you a cusp baby when in reality you just a
I'm
Leo.
a cusp.
You're a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
Just call it what it is. You're a Leo. All that cusp shit don't matter.
But I got some Virgo tendencies.
You're a Leo. That don't matter. It's
Virgo
like,
Leo.
It's like me saying I'm a Leo. What comes after Taurus? I'm an Aries. Then what comes after Aries?
Taurus?
Yeah.
You're stubborn, so maybe.
But that's at the end of the day, I'm an Aries. First of its kind. Doesn't matter. So all the extra shit.
I don't really
sounds
know a lot
cool.
about Aries.
We are the first of the zodiac sign. Of the zodiac calendar.
Okay.
So April starts it off. All that other extra shit that people don't care about, we started off.
I'm crying.
We are fiery with the war shit. That's just what the heart is. We fiery people, passionate. We love hard, stubborn. Two, we have.
When the last time you been in love?
Shit, we both sip into that.
Mm-hmm.
I see my mommy every day. I love that woman every day.
Wow, you gonna give that answer? You dead ass?
I heard hip hop. That nigga Jay Electronic just dropped some shit. That made me in love again. That makes you feel better?
You're really not being in touch with your feminine side right now. When's the last time you've been in love?
High school.
Why?
Cause everything after high school ain't pure no more.
Can I just say this? You're bugging.
What you want me to say?
You're not allowing love to happen.
What does love look like to you?
Whatever it looks like to you.
So if I say it, I've loved. I've been Gucci. I mean, have women friends that I've loved, and I'm like, yo, I love you with my heart. You're good people, but have sisters that
I think you need to allow yourself.
How?
Just a little bit.
How?
Just allow it.
How?
What do you mean how?
How?
Let go.
I
You
allow
tense.
that. I think
I can see the air in your shoulders.
Because I'm
Relax.
immaculate.
All right.
I think I do let love in. I just think that people's standard of what they believe love is versus what it really is not what they think it is. I try to tell people all the time, like, these Disney movies really fucked us up because we think that love is supposed to be like Cinderella missing her.
Yeah,
her
but
ball
you
game
being
shoe and shit.
the last time you've been in love don't have nothing to do with who she is. It means literally the last time you fell in love with a human being.
I mean, I've been in situations that I was really infatuated with somebody, but you talking about love, that's a different conversation.
Okay, when the last time you felt like, yo, I'm open?
Shit, freaky. That's freaky as hell.
No, like I'm just open. Like it's lit right now.
Accepting of whatever comes. Shit, like sophomore, junior year, but shorty got to really get to know me though.
Okay.
A lot of women don't give themselves that chance.
Okay.
Because they get consumed by what they hear or by the clout shit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that they wrong for that. I'm lit. I get it. You know, you hear about me before you know me. The name is very like specific. It's not a lot of Cletuses in this world. The brand go crazy. The followers is enamoring. Is that enamoring? No, cool. If that's what impresses you, and then when you start seeing some of the niggas I used to run around with, you pulling up to me, it's kind of like, why would you choose him versus them?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas got 8-packs and shit. Nigga, I'm chubby belly. Big belly strokes. I told you that.
I told you for the third time. As long as you lit, you can get whatever bitch you want.
But that's unimpressive.
You know why though, right?
Of course, because women want to be better than other women.
No, it's fascinating when a human being can obtain something and maintain it.
That's right.
Yep. That's why girls like lit niggas, because it's like he can maintain this. He's not falling off. That means he's smart in some aspect and I can learn from him. At least that's why
I feel it.
I like a successful man. Not because of the money, not because of what he's doing, but because he was able to like obtain this and maintain it. So there's something special about him and his formula that I could benefit from. And who wouldn't want to be around that?
Yeah.
It's not because of anything else,
but
because I have my own money.
But the process of it. A lot of people love this whole concept of, oh yeah, he's this.
But you know, it's different routes to everybody's success.
Of course.
However you did something.
But all right, so boom, I'm gonna put it like this, right? Now we gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
Because I know I gotta get to Brooklyn and shit, and I know niggas is hitting my phone. I'm getting that. Oh shit, niggas asking me for White Castle. I'm Gucci. That shit gonna give you the runs.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just bad vibes, bad eats. But
Bad eats.
I said it's bad eats. That's what I said. But it goes back to what I was saying is this. It's kind of like, I don't even know what my train of thought is in my mind. I feel like people, like I said, it goes back to, like I said, people love the idea of something, but the process, no matter what. For example, when you listen to Sadina's episode, there was a process that every fucking pilot.
Shout out to Sadina.
That's my fucking brother, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's not for you to know. But you should listen to the last episode. But we're not gonna talk about that. But that's my brother, and he said it best. He's like, "Yo, you can't fake the funk.
Yeah.
If you go through pilot, there's a standard of what it means to reach this pilot level that niggas just can't get to." And I feel that when it comes to me and just to the levels I see, like the Beyonce and Jay-Z, even that to me is not like a impressive as relationship. It's real. It's transparent.
You know, the only difference between them is that they kept going through their failures, right? Yeah. So then, like, a lot of we keep going back to the obtain and maintain. A lot of people be hitting a milestone and be like, all right, I'm straight. If you kept going, you don't know where you would have been. A lot of people don't stay along for the ride.
A lot of people don't got the heart for it.
Yeah. So, I mean, stay tuned.
I fuck with it. All right, so if people want to come through and link with you to get their beauty help and get their diet and all that esthetician stuff for vibes, where can they go to get that?
At KrysDiamond, you could link me in the DM. You could email me. Everything is there for you. And, you know, we go from there. Heard it.
Okay. Is there any, like, closing remarks, anything you want to tell people in terms of beauty standards, societies, all that stuff?
Just don't abuse yourself, queens. Just, like, stay true to yourself. Whatever your standard is, stay true to that. That's it.
I fuck with it. Man, y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Thank you so much, Miss KrysDiamond.
Yes.
For coming to vibe with me on this beautiful night. And like I said, you know, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Like, for real. Y'all been really rocking with the podcast. Seeing young kings grow. Seeing a lot of things happen. Make sure y'all support Peace International Market. The first and only black-owned, woman-owned deli on Staten Island. 3240 Richmond Terrace. I'd be outside if you have a problem. Trust me, I'm here to solve it. What else? Shout out to the Clears group. 2020 is gonna look lit. I've been staying that way because I want to love myself, so I'm learning to love myself. Let me enjoy that process. And y'all tuned in to Talk Ain't Cheap podcast, the world's greatest podcast. I say this because it really is factuals. And like I said, Talk Ain't Cheap. It's not that deep. It's just a vibe.